Welcome to Midfield Sportscast and the 21st episode of the Divided Friendship Podcast. We are here for probably another quick episode. Going to review the NY6 Bowl Games, going to do our predictions, and then we're going to go watch the NY6 Bowl Games. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you had a Happy New Year. It is me, Maddyx, it is Luke, and it is Dawson.
Did you just say, hope you have a Merry Christmas and hope you had a Happy New Year?
I said the opposite of that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
Go
did.
booth review.
I will.
Booth review.
Be right back. Well, it looks like I said had and had. I hope you have a Happy New Year and had a Merry Christmas. All right. I guess we just get right into the bowl games, and then we'll maybe find something else to talk about. First up, we have the first NY6 Bowl game. The Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Ohio State and Missouri. All right, Philly, let's kick this thingy off.
Oh, I'm first?
Yes, you are.
Oh,
I'm second.
word?
Luke's third. Philly, who's winning this Cotton Bowl Classic?
You know, I think this one, definitely an underrated bowl game of the NY6. I don't think it's going to be extremely close, but I think it's going to be closer than more people expect it, even with all the Ohio State sit-outs and everything. I'm going to go Ohio State 33, Missouri 20.
All right. So, for me, I'm an Ohio State fan. I really hope Devin Brown plays good. I expect him to. I think he will. But I think Travion Henderson is the difference in this game. Him not opting out and playing. I got the Buckeyes 31-21.
Okay.
Luke, your turn.
I'm going to take Ohio State 29-27.
Interesting score there. All right, moving on to the Peach Bowl. We got Ole Miss versus Penn State. Another SEC versus Big Ten matchup. And Philly, what you got?
What? I think this one is either going to be a very low-scoring game completely, or Penn State's going to get blown out. And we're going to go with the low-scoring game completely option. We're going to go Ole Miss 17, Penn State 14.
All right. I'm going to go Ole Miss 27-21. I think their offense is just a little bit better than Penn State's, and their veteran quarterback leads them to a win. Luke.
I'm going to stick with the Rebels here. I'm taking Ole Miss 35-24. I think Ole Miss overall is the better team. Yeah.
All right. Next up, Georgia, Florida State, and the Orange Bowl. Georgia is the 20-point favorite in this game. Florida State having more than 20 players, I think. 20 players opted out or in the portal. So, Georgia, Florida State, Philly, who you got?
I'm going to go Georgia 44, Florida State 7.
Dang. I'm also going to go a big win. I'm going Georgia 35-14. Luke.
I'm going to take Georgia here 42-6.
I mean, golly.
All right. Now we're into the college football playoff games at...
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. Oh, I skipped it. What the freak? I put the scores for Georgia. Oh, my God. All right, give me a second. 44-7. UGA 35-14. UGA 42-6. Erase all these. All right, we are now going to talk about another game where there's a high favorite. Oregon, a 16.5-point favorite over Liberty in the Fiesta Bowl. Philly, who do you have?
I think Liberty is a very good group of 5 team, but I don't think it's going to be like last year. USC was very overrated. Tulane was a very well-rounded team. Liberty, also a very well-rounded team this year, but Oregon, obviously a much better team than USC was. So I'm going to go Oregon 45, Liberty 22.
What was the score?
45-22.
Oregon?
No.
I'm also going to go with Oregon here. I'm going to say 38-21 Oregon. Luke?
I think that Liberty is going to give Oregon a little bit of a scare, but I think Oregon's going to pull away in a very, very close game that comes down to the wire. I'm going to give Oregon the win. I'm going to say 38-37. I think Oregon gets a very close win, and Liberty almost pulls off the insane upset. 38-37.
What the heck?
38-77?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Jeez Louise, man.
It's like that one USC pick.
I was like, good lord.
Picked them and won 71-9.
Huh.
Goodness gracious, man. All right, next. Now we're in the playoff games. Started off, number 1, Michigan versus number 4, Alabama in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. Then next we will have Washington, Texas. But Rose Bowl, college football playoff game, winner to obviously to the national championship. Who we got? Philly?
And the Mike Toluke, we got to do our recap of it.
Oh, all right. You guys talk about the game.
Our recap?
Preview.
No. Okay. Dawson, start us off.
No.
Yes.
No.
I don't know what to say.
Something. You got it, bud.
Oh, yeah. You're right. All right. One of Michigan's main key factors here.
What the hell?
Alright, you're banned.
One of Michigan's main key factors is containing Jalen Milroe. The last time that Michigan faced a scrambling quarterback was against Max Duggan in the playoffs, and they lost. So I think the problem is we got to contain Jalen Milroe and just not let him escape, and don't let them get away with anything stupid.
I think he's going to escape. He's going to run it.
Well, yeah, he's going to escape, but you limit it.
Mike Sanders still will be the QB spy.
What the heck?
I will be the QB spy.
But
that's crazy.
That
is a crazy statement.
Orgy, probably as the
scout team.
Quarterback.
They should be. They're not. I'm 100% sure they are. But yes, obviously, that is one of the key factors to Michigan winning this football game is containing the
scramble game.
Shoot.
Extended playability.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. The off-schedule plays have to be limited by the Wolverines' defense. We can't let Milroe just escape the pocket, give more time for his receivers to run around. I mean, that's a key part. Also, got to be able to move the ball. Have to. This defense, not going to be an easy defense to play against. Cannot take them lightly at all. We've got to get the pass game going quick, and we got to stay consistent with it. Also have to establish the run game. And I think if we win the turnover battle, we win this game. Just like last year, if Michigan if they win the turnover battle, they win that game. But they didn't win the turnover battle. Most of the time, the team that wins the turnover battle is going to win the football game. And that's all I got about this one.
All right, a little short talk about that game. Now, I kind of did. I mean, it's not as important, really, as yours. I just think I did. I talked about Devin Brown. I said Henderson was going to be the biggest factor. And I think we stop Schrader, we win the game. All right, let me do my score first. I'm going with the Bama Crimson Tide.
Blitz, Bama,
Blitz, Bama Blitz. I got Bama 30. I'm gonna go 38-24. Bama rolls by 14 points.
Also, a little Michigan update here. Khalil Mullings, the third-string running back, was spotted walking into practice today with a cast on his left hand.
I did too. All right, Philly, score.
I'm going to go Michigan 24, Alabama 23.
Dang. Luke, score.
I'm going to take Michigan to win this one 34-29 over Alabama and go to the national championship over Alabama football and move to the national championship.
First bowl win in about my whole life. All right, now the second playoff game. You got Texas, Washington. Interesting game here. All right, Philly, who's got to win the Sugar Bowl?
I think this one should probably be a lot more interesting than the Michigan-Bama game is anticipated to be. I think there will be a lot more offense displayed in this one. And I'm going to go Washington's offense to come out on top in triple overtime.
Interesting.
54
Yes.
to 52.
Oklahoma, Bama. Oh, yeah, that one.
Real.
All right, what'd you say the score, Philly?
54-52.
All right, for me, I'm going with Quinn Ewers and the Texas Longhorns here. I think their defense is going to be able to kind of limit Washington, but I think their offense will keep up with them. I got Texas winning this one 42-38. Now, Luke, your score for the Sugar Bowl.
I'm taking Washington and Michael Penix Jr. here. I think it's going to lead them to a win over the Longhorns. Both these offenses are pretty high-powered, so I'm going to take a high-scoring game. I'm going to go 45-40. Washington wins.
These 6 games will most likely decide the winner of the Game Pick Challenge. As of right now, in first place is Luke with a total score of 85 points. And second is me with 81 points. And last is Philly with 75. He's going to need a massive week this week to catch back up.
How much points was Quinn at before he left?
Like 30-something.
He didn't leave the podcast.
He didn't leave.
He hasn't been here. All right, so I'm going. Hopefully, I can make the comeback and get enough points to get above Luke. He has a 4-point lead right now. Luke's up by 4. He came back. So, and Philly falling behind. If he can make a comeback, it would be miraculous. But anything is possible in college football.
No, I really don't think it's possible.
So,
I don't think it's physically possible.
but you picked a lot of higher ranked teams, so I don't know if it's going to work out for you.
Yeah, and everybody else picked them too.
All right, so that's the New Year's 6 Bowl predictions. What else? Is there anything else we need to talk about? We're kind of up to date on the transfer portal. If you're not, check out our Instagram account, midfield_sportscast, where we post the big transfers in the portal. We're not going to post that little tiny transfer because there's like 2,000 players in the portal. But Florida State is trying to get out of the ACC still.
Oh, yeah. I saw this thing.
What, AJ McCarthy's in the transfer portal?
No. Florida State is trying to say that if they beat Georgia, which they will not do, and Michigan and Washington lose their playoff games, then they're going to try to claim the national title because they'll be the only undefeated team.
He's just saying some bull crap.
No, I saw it. I saw this on like ESPN. I swear. They're trying to. Oh my God! Touchdown minute.
Notre Dame's absolutely killing Oregon State as we're making this podcast.
Okay, well, that's really all there is to talk about.
Florida State could be your 2023 national champions.
No.
No,
they
could not.
2023 anyway.
All right. Hit the outro, Philly.
Thank you guys for listening into this podcast, and we will see you on the next one.
Adios.